Hello, 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 beloved souls.
Hey y'all,
Welcome back.
welcome to Entertainment.
So
We
excited.
I
We missed
know,
you
right?
guys.
Oh
It's
my
been,
goodness. It's been a minute.
it's been a minute.
We back to jump.
Did y'all miss
I
us?
know, right? And the energy, bro. I'm so excited about the energy that we tapping into today.
Yeah. We
It's
picked a
so
really powerful day to talk about a really powerful number and a really powerful card. I love
yes.
it. We're recording this during the Syrian Gateway. So there's huge, massive, delicious energies right now, just really supporting introspective and our sovereignty and our divinity. So we know that the channelings today are just going to be a little over the top. We're excited
No,
about it.
I'm gonna come through and show out.
Show out.
And we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
I'm here for it. Every shit, every giggle. I love it.
And Autumn around here with her Isis earrings on, with the stars and the moon, and her this energy.
Channeling all day. Angels on the shirt. Don't forget the angels.
I'm with it.
Little green aventurine bringing in some heart chakra stuff. Listen, we gotta do what we gotta do over here.
Yes, absolutely. We with all the woo woo shits.
Exactly.
So today we tapping into the energy of the Strength card, number 8 in the major arcana, number 8 in the tarot deck. Yo, and it's so in alignment because that 8 energy with the 8-8 portal coming up, that lion energy of the Strength card, and we are approaching Leo season. Like, yo,
strength. Get ready to roar. Get ready to be heard. Get ready to show your power. Like,
yes. Because it's like coming from the Chariot. You know, the Chariot is like, okay, I done made up my mind and I put my power and my will behind this one thing that I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna use my light and my dark and all of my duality to move toward this one thing. I'm about to get in alignment with this, whatever it is, whatever lifestyle, whatever goal, whatever you done made up your mind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm moving toward victory. And strength is like you get on a journey and then you realize like it's some shit that's gonna test your gangster.
Right.
And it's not about flexing your muscle to get to that victory. It's about using your inner strength, being able to calm your emotions and calm the beast, tame the beast within, so to speak. Strength is like
this. It's the soft gentleness behind your power. It's showing you, unlike that Aries ram, that you don't gotta throw your head through the wall. You could literally just walk through with your head held high, because the lion is the king of the jungle. Your head is gonna be high. That crown must stay on, but you don't gotta push nothing. Because everybody knows if you roar, they're gonna be heard. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love it.
Then it's the number 8 card. 8's being about balance and abundance. In order to get there, in order to enjoy that infinite abundance, you gotta exercise some strength. It's not about flexing your ego, yo. And for many of you, you may be experiencing what we know to be an ego death, because you're having to learn, we're having to learn to use our inner strength to achieve our goals or to move toward victory or get our desired outcome, especially in our relationships with other people, instead of our outer strength. And this comes from somebody I used to like to fight. I ain't like to fight. I didn't like to fight. But I ain't never run from no fight. Right. I say, I was that person that after we fight, as tough as I was in that moment, I'm going to cry afterwards. Right. So I can't say that I liked to fight, because that's a lie. I've always been an empath. However, when I'm in it, oh, you about to get all of me, yo. And I thank God for being at a place in my life where I have the emotional intelligence and the intuitive wherewithal to handle things differently.
Right.
Even when it's with me, it's like, because you know that beast within, sometimes it's not, it's something within. It's not something outside of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's you having to use your inner strength to overcome your fears.
What is it? There's a story, right? There's like a wolf inside and something else inside of you, and every day you get to decide which one you're gonna feed. You know, you're gonna feed the anger, or you're gonna feed the love. You're gonna feed the fear, or you're gonna feed your divinity. You know, so it's a beautiful challenge. And I think when we get to the strength card, we start to see how we're bringing that into balance, how we're learning to get control, and we're learning to feed the right beast. Because your lion, if it's your pet, isn't gonna attack you if it's good, you know what I mean? But if you leave it hungry and start beating on it, you're gonna get a whole different version of that animal. Whole different version. You know what I mean? Do you want the ferociousness of it or the gentleness? Because at the end of the day, it's still a big cat. You know what I mean? Like you could absolutely cuddle up with it if you got it together, right? Daniel and the lion's den. I mean, there's so many depictions of it in spirituality of where you get it together. Daniel walked into that lion's den and he survived. We're still talking about it to this day. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love it.
And sometimes that beast, I just had a massive download. Sometimes that beast or that lion within, it's a lot less Leo the lion, beast mode, Beauty and the Beast, ferocious, savage. It's less that and more the cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz. That beast that has not tapped into his power, therefore does not show up like in his nature. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine a lion with its foot caught in an animal trap. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we might hear it hollering and screaming, and it might be trying to attack anything coming near it. But at the end, once you see what's happening, you realize it's just hurt. You know, and that's for so many of us. We're coming out of this energy of where we were hurt. You're healing and you're getting that delicious inner strength back. Beautiful.
Or taming that part of you, where I'm going with the whole cowardly lion thing is taming that part of you that doesn't step up, that does not protect yourself, that doesn't have the courage. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tame that too. People and things will run all over you, and you'll never reach that victory that you set out to reach with the chariot because you too passive.
Right. You're not meant to be a doormat. You were meant to be a lion. Absolutely.
You know?
You ain't nobody's rug. Better get up off that floor. That part.
So you need your strength to tame that beast too. You know what I'm saying? Because on the other side of the polarity, like you could be, instead of that aggressive energy that's needed to be tamed, your passiveness can be an issue too. You know what I'm saying? So Autumn here, my beautiful divine sister, is gonna share with y'all whatever she's channeling right now, because she's channeling something. When she
I'm like, why is my third eye going crazy?
When she gets to rubbing that third eye, and why I feel it. Oh, I'm sick of it. I feel it. I'm gonna find y'all. See me shuffling.
Oh, here we go, y'all. Y'all know what? Listen.
You've been
with us. You've been watching the progress. You know she played too much. So she's gonna slowly go through the cards as we start talking about the number 8. Okay. So
girl, 8. Girl, you ain't even got time. Fuck it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because you found it already. I want to know what's up. Because if it came out that quick, that's a whole nother message. It's a whole nother message.
The first time in entertainment history. I think we 9 episodes in.
I was to say, this has never happened. That's why I'm like, no, you need to talk.
Front and center.
Huh.
This is the goal. This is where you headed. Period.
Front and center.
Yo, this is like that 7/7 portal reading I did. If y'all haven't checked that out, check that out. This is not jam to today. Jam today, not tomorrow.
Right.
You can't put this off. This is your priority.
We've never pulled a card that fast, guys. We've never.
I
never
usually
pulled a
have
card that
to
fast.
search through this deck to find it, which means there's nothing behind this, yo. I normally go find what's in front of it and what's behind it. Oh my
God. The power of this message, the power of this card, the power of the number 8. If y'all look of that card, look right above his crown. We're gonna tap him because that I'm like shaking. Like I'm just like, that was so fast. Such a quick moving energy. Here we are. What was before the shame card? The Chariot. Quick moving energy. It's time to get going. That Chariot card is a card of motion. Look above the crown.
Symbology, sis. I'm floored. I need a minute.
So the number 8 is all about professionalism, materialism, abundance, infinite energy, right? It's the continuation of all things. Nothing ever stops. It's the balance of the masculine and feminine energies, the balance of our light and dark, the balance of our inner and out. And you'll see that infinite sign is right above what? The crown on that card, right? Above their crown. You're standing in power. You're balanced by the divine. You have infinite abundance available to you. You have infinite possibilities available to you. You have infinite knowledge available to you. And they're channeling that energy as they're calming the beast beside them. That lion ain't about to attack nobody. So when you tap into the fullness of your abundance, when you're expanding into that part of you, you have to put your head held high, right? Because you have to be open to receive the storehouse that God has available to you. Oh my Lord, I'm angel bump.
Look how she's showing him such compassion.
Y'all, I feel today, and inner power and compassion were the cards that came out with it under this beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Inner power and compassion, grace and ease. There is no forcing in this card, and yet there is no doubt of the power behind this card. There's no doubt of the power behind the infinite abundance and the infinite possibilities that you have available to you. When you're in balance, when you're allowing the universe to just show up for you, when you're receptive to that, your power is calm. You don't need to push. And you know that you're infinitely protected. Oh my gosh.
She ain't hitting him with and you didn't bring your ass home last night. Why you ain't call me? And we can, like she ain't doing all of that. He loves it here. Look at him.
Leash.
He's saying, I love it here.
You don't need a leash. You ever see someone walking with their pets down the street and the pets are just all in line? You don't need a leash for that.
Beauty and the Beast. She got a white dress on, represent purity.
Innocence.
Ooh! I'm pulling, we both pulling Oracle today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like it.
Oracle today. Yeah, you wanna see what came before it? Damn.
Oh.
We rushed. See, you was in that chariot, you're rushing ahead first. But you having to learn the real commitment. You got to take it day by day, step by step.
Doesn't mean don't keep moving forward.
Move.
Pentacles is still a knight. It might be the slowest knight in the deck.
It's the slowest one.
But you know when it comes with what? A solid offer. That's why he comes with that one pentacle, because it's solid, it's secure. So yeah, you have the energy of the chariot behind you telling you, yeah, you need to get moving. Right, you do need to keep moving, but make sure that you're on point. Make sure that you're solid. Make sure that you're focused.
And whatever you commit to, Commit to it.
Commit to it. Don't scatter your energies all over the place. Why? Because what you're moving into is going to be infinitely blessed. So do you want to bless your chaos, or do you want to bless your miracles, your grace, your gifts, your talents, your upgrades, your activations, your joy, your abundance?
Instead of letting your fears overwhelm you and that beast rise up.
Mm-hmm.
This is committing to the journey, being methodical about moving forward,
right,
and then going at a pace that allows you to enjoy the journey and not just rush toward the destination.
right.
So the moving so fast that it's all a blur, and you don't even remember the beautiful flowers and the
right.
people and the breeze and the experiences. You don't get the King of Pentacles is like a tourist. He gets to enjoy the fruits of the journey,
right,
as he's on his way to the destination that he's committed to. Not just speeding by.
right.
And everything's a blur.
Because that's a part of this whole life experience. Yes, we're going step by step. We're on the hero's journey or the fool's journey doing this. But along the way, we have to get those lessons. If we're rushing through a lesson, we're going to end up having to backtrack and go learn it all over again. Is that what you want? Is that, do you really want to get all the way up into freaking almost hit the world card just to have to go all the way back because you decided to rush it from the chariot to the straight part? No. Let me do it step by step by step. Let me get there. And yeah, sometimes I'm gonna have to take my time. Sometimes I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit. And sometimes I might even have to stop altogether. Sometimes I might have to go backwards just to move forward again because I got detoured. Because maybe I wasn't focused.
But when you're committed, with all of that being the case, you still have the end goal in mind and you move toward. You don't sit there with your legs crossed. Right. Thinking about it. How the hell is ever supposed to come into fruition?
Okay. I'm going to sit here all day and just fantasize about my garden. Or I'm going to go out in the garden and get a little shovel or something and start digging it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I can sit here and just picture it in my mind all day, or I can go out there and make it happen. First, I want to picture it so I can get it together, and I'm going to go out there and get it done. Get it done.
And that's very much the energy we're in coming out of Gemini season and into Cancer season currently, where Gemini season, that's about like being in your head, logic. You know what I'm saying? And we've shifted from a more logical perspective or standpoint to being in our heart, dealing with or enjoying or healing our emotions. And the reason why is because you need to follow your heart.
Right. Filter everything through your heart center. Absolutely.
You tried to plan it all out in your head, and look where it got you.
Look where it got you.
That beast came out. That beast that needs to be tamed through your inner strength.
Right.
Sometimes you're blessed to have someone who acts as that woman in the white dress who can soothe and have compassion and forgiveness or whatever for the beast within.
They see the cowardly lion within. They see the beast who's got his foot caught in the trap, right? We all got that person. We've all been there, and we've all been there.
To have that person, it's a blessing to be in a position to be able to do that for somebody else or be there for somebody else. But you are accountable for doing it for yourself.
At all times.
You're accountable. It's your responsibility solely. Right. When people do that for you, that's a blessing. They're not responsible for your emotional intelligence or your shadows, your beats. You are. So when you have that, don't take it for granted because you're required to be the beauty and the beast.
Okay.
In your life.
Your healing is your responsibility. Yes, the rest of us can hold space for you during that time, but your healing is ultimately your responsibility. You have to take all awareness of yourself. And that's where you get to the strength card. It's like, I'm owning my stuff. It's time for me to step into it. And yes, I have the capability of being this ferocious monster that can rock anything and conquer anything, but I also have the capability to calm myself enough to know that I need to use my power for good, you know?
Yes. Sis, I'm so excited about your oracle message. Let me go get the deck that is calling to me to you.
Well, we got a special one coming in. Here we are, my beloved souls. You know it's going to be deep. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys, for being here with us, joining us here in this reading. We are desiring the best and highest and greatest message for the strength card at this time. What else do we need to know? Oh, that was quick.
Oh, everything's been quick today. Gee, what's really going on? That means this energy is speeding up, yo. Shit's manifesting faster. Wow. Are you looking like that?
You want to see the bottom of the deck first, or you want to see the card that fell first?
I usually like the card that fell first.
Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. What we just talking about coming out of Gemini season? Moving into this good old Cancer energy, right? Using our powers for good. Yes. Getting in our head and figuring it out. Again, we were just talking about sitting in our house and thinking about a garden, or getting up and making it happen. So we're taking that energy, the beautiful abundance energy that's sitting right above our crown, as we saw with that infinity sign, and we're using it to move ourselves forward, to push ourselves through with that beautiful energy and trying to get stronger every time, because we're getting stronger in our minds first, which is allowing us to be stronger in the physical world. We have to clean up our minds, clean up our emotional body, so that we're making the right decisions.
Imagining a better life for ourselves.
Because the regrets and the awareness that I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. Letting it go, let bygones be bygones. Leave that. When we got into the chariot and we were rushing around, right? Trying to run from this energy. No, we wanted to rush from it.
And yo, sometimes that beast, that lion within, is that part of you that keeps holding on to the motherfucking past.
Past, to the energies of the past.
Somebody got to keep reminding you that, yeah, you may not have felt safe back then, but you good now. I got you. You good. You got you. Come to the present. Be present. Imagine a better today, a better future.
Right.
Stop dwelling on
beating yourself up for yesterday. And sometimes it's our imagination that just gets the best of us, right? Because we're remembering something maybe from a tainted perspective, right? So healing our mind and healing our energetic bodies allows us to see a new perspective on things. As we're healing, as we're shifting, as we're growing, we're looking at it from a different layer, like, maybe I'm not looking at it from my 7-year-old self anymore. Now I'm looking at it from my 27-year-old self, or maybe now I'm looking at it from my 57-year-old self. And I'm seeing a little differently because now I'm seeing the other aspects, the other perspectives around me. And it's changing everything. And now I'm healing, nourishing my body, my mind. Delicious.
As we move into Leo season, very much a Leo season is primarily about your creative energy. Healing your inner child, allowing your inner child to play. That is self-care.
All right. What do they tell you when you become an adult and you're trying to figure out your life? What did you enjoy doing as a child? What did you enjoy doing as a child? We keep going back to that. So why is it that we get so pulled away from it as we're growing up, just to be told to go right back to it when we become adults? It's like, well, why did we give it up to begin with? Why did I have to get off the bridge? What was the point of that exercise?
It's the conditioning, it's the trauma, it's the abuse, it's the what ifs, it's the regrets that have stained this what was once a clear mirror, a clean mirror. Okay, you've taken the time to clean the mirror. You got your paper towel, you got your Windex. Now you can see things clearly. One thing about Leo season, it brings clarity.
Right.
You can see things clearly now.
Right. Leos love to what? Put on a show. They're on the red carpet. They love to be seen. All eyes on me. You know what I mean? They're gonna show up fabulous. They're gonna show up fierce, right? So, how are you showing up? Are you holding on to this energy? You're having a pity party for yourself and not standing in your power, right? Or are you like gonna step forward, get clear about what you want to look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I wear that red dress with them heels,
get clear and get creative.
okay. Yeah, maybe I can't afford to buy the dress, but maybe I can make it. Okay.
And I know everybody normally wear gold with a red dress, but you know what? I'm gonna freak this shit with some green shoes.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna throw this leopard purse on with it. You know, I'm good for that. I ain't worried about how so and so do it. Right. When I tell people all the time, and I'm speaking about dressing figuratively, but like once I have used my creative energy to adorn myself and get dressed, and I look in that mirror and I give it the okay, the thumbs up, I smack my own ass. That's it. It don't matter what nobody else got to say. I done gave it the seal of approval. I use my imagination to nurture the creative aspects of me to manifest this look. And I'm finna rock the entire shit out of it.
Okay. Period. And how you feel in your outfit is going to be way more important than how people think it looks, because they're going by their feeling. Because if you're walking around here comfortable and confident, guess what? Everybody else is gonna be like, well, where'd she get that? The $5 store, the $10 store, rainbow. Oh, you ain't know?
That part. And it's perfectly fine and normal that at some point I look in the mirror after I put it all together the way I imagined it. And then I like it, but a part of me is worried about what other people might have to say about it. Right. That beast within comes up, that part of me, that people pleasing part of me that cares, that part of me that used to get bullied and care what other people said. But it's about me tapping into my inner strength to be like, clear, cancel, delete.
Mm-hmm.
This shit look good. And I'm on my way.
Right.
Imagination and regret.
There we go.
Spirit, what y'all got to contribute to the conversation? Oh Lord, 2. Girl. Can you see this?
New chapter.
Compassion and new chapter.
Y'all are on a roll today, angels, huh? That is the message of the day. Compassion, 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 compassion. New chapter as we're moving into Leo season, I believe she said. Heading towards the 888 portal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot in that.
You can always start over.
So have compassion for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the beast within yourself.
It starts with you. You have to have compassion for yourself in order to be in alignment with other people having compassion for you. Yo, as spiritual beings on this human journey, we are going to fuck up sometimes. And we're going to need or want or desire somebody to have some compassion toward us. But you got to start with having some compassion for yourself.
For yourself.
Give yourself some grace.
That part.
And imagine a new chapter.
Whole new doorway opening up for you.
Commit like the king of the Knight of Pentacles to take things day by day and start over and really commit to the journey and enjoying the journey.
But remembering to just keep going. You can take your time. It's an eternal game, people. Eternal. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being in such a rush. It's okay. Sit down for a second. Get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Look around. Take in the sights. No, son.
Exactly. Enjoy the beauty of life. You know, it's been a lot of talks about tantric healing Tantra is all about using all of your senses to enjoy the mundane, everyday things, yo. If you got a rose, rub your hand over it slowly. Feel the thorns. Rub the petals. Smell it.
Yeah.
You can make tea with roses. You can taste it.
Delicious.
Use your senses.
Yeah.
Enjoy the beauty of it. Notice how it has not only that one shade of red, but 3 or 4 different variations of red in that one flower that contribute to just how beautiful it is. But appreciate the entire experience. Opposed to, okay, I got a rose, it's red, let me throw it in some water. Because at the bottom of the deck, honey, this make me want to shout around my house. You hear me? I ain't had this feeling talk about some shouting somewhere since church. The rose, thorns and all, deserves unconditional love.
And that's the goal. That's the goal of this lifetime, people, right? Remember that you're unconditionally loved. And remember that you are unconditional love. Just get back to it. Fall in love with yourself, dude. Fall in love with yourself.
Embodying the frequency of 144. But you got to start with yourself. You got to love yourself unconditionally. You got to love your rolls and your arm flab and your receding hairline, whether that's enough to do something about it or accept it as it is. You got to love the things that have happened in your past that you are walking around with regret, and acknowledge and thank them for what they taught you and how they contributed to who you are.
Regret is a waste.
Experiences.
Regret is a wasted emotion. It's like
very low.
Wasted. You can't do anything about it. Moving on. The purpose, get the lesson, and move on. It happened. Can't do anything about it. What did you learn? What did you learn? Whenever anyone goes through something in my life, I go, and what did you learn? And I'm not just talking about the kids. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm going to ask you the same thing. And what did you learn? What was the purpose of that exercise? Because you went through it for something. So please tell me you got something out of it so you don't got to go through it again.
Because if you didn't, it's coming back.
Right.
Ooh, it's going to be worse. I tell people all the time, God will start with a whisper. And if you don't get the message, it's coming back louder and louder and louder. Quit doing that to yourself. Unconditional love represented by the number 34 that breaks down to a 7. The 7 portal energy is no hoe, y'all. Because at the end of the day, and we're going to wrap up with this because we're running out of time.
Right. And we're recording
top of the deck.
Portal for y'all.
Top of the deck, Mother Earth.
There she go. Oh, look at those hands. Those hands?
Yep.
Those hands.
Cupped.
Right? In receptive mode.
Because we build a new earth, y'all. We all have an assignment. We got things to do. There are so many of us who have so much untapped power. And we're allowing regret and not tapping into our imagination and bringing those creative ideas and thoughts, desires and wishes into fruition. Yo, just who you are is exactly who Mother Earth needs you to be to make your contribution.
That part.
All you got to do is show up and be your authentic self and commit to the journey
of loving yourself. Commit to the journey of loving yourself and watch how life supports you. Look at my friend. I just had a beautiful raven just fly by me. Hey, friend.
Hey, did you say raven?
Oh, you already know magic, transformation, psychic. Don't even get me started. Hey, friend. You heard what I said. Hey, friend. And he flew low and clear in my view to make sure that I saw him. As we wrap this up.
And with that being said,
we wrap up with a little bit of magic.
Oh my goodness. The birds have spoken.
Okay.
Without saying a word. A raven is a messenger. They let us know the message has been delivered, honey.
That part.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Thank you guys so much for doing this with us, Kita.
Yes.
You're magical. What's going on at Turquoise Majesty? Any sales, any discounts, anything fabulous?
Got to be on hiatus So I have I'm scheduled to have oral surgery on the 8th. And so I may still be on hiatus while and recovering on the day that this is posted. But as soon as I'm able to get back in my groove, I'm gonna be back at it, books back open, putting out more content. So I'm not sure how long it'll take me to recover, but that's all that's going on with me. If you're interested in buying some adornments, those are still available, and I'll make sure that I'm able to get those to you. But otherwise, in terms of YouTube content and personal readings, my books will be closed for at least a week.
Excellent. All right. Perfect. And yeah, you guys come check me out, The Enlightened Daughter. We're doing a lot of amazing things over on my Soul Sex channel, also on YouTube. So we're building that up. We're about to, me and my guys, obviously, are about to drop a masterclass on you guys soon, which is going to be fun. So we're going to be bringing you, acting you guys in with your just delicious divinity and sovereignty and helping people have more fulfilling sex. So come check me.
Yes, use your imagination. Yeah.
Raise that Kundalini. Ow. All right, anyway. We love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Thanks for checking us out. God bless.